When Catherine stepped onto the red carpet after 3 months of chemotherapy, no one knew what to expect. Her unexpected return to the public eye wasn't just another royal appearance. It was a powerful statement of resilience, strength, and grace. Fans who had followed her journey were left in awe, not just by her appearance, but by the undeniable sense of poise she exuded despite facing one of life's hardest challenges. How did she pull it off? Let's dive into the event that left the world speechless. For months, the public had been anxiously waiting for Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, to make her return. It wasn't just a break from maternity leave or a royal holiday. This time she had been away for very personal reasons. After being diagnosed with cancer earlier in the year, Catherine had quietly undergone chemotherapy. While the details were kept largely private, the world knew that the challenges she faced were monumental. During those months, speculation surrounding her health ran rampant. News outlets focused on the mystery of her absence, with many wondering how she was handling such an intense, life-altering process. Catherine, ever the private person, chose to keep things under wraps, focusing on her health and family. Her silence only added to the mystery and the anticipation. Fans and royal watchers were eagerly awaiting the moment when Catherine would reappear. The world got that moment at a special charity event 3 months after her final chemotherapy session. The event was set to raise funds for cancer research, and Catherine had agreed to attend, surprising everyone with her decision to make her first public appearance after her treatment. And when she walked into that event, the reaction was nothing short of awe. She looked radiant, not just in the way she carried herself, but in the strength that radiated from her every step. It was clear that this wasn't just about a beautiful outfit or a carefully styled appearance. This was Catherine reclaiming her space in the public eye, showing the world that she was not just surviving, but thriving. Despite everything she had gone through, her outfit alone was enough to leave fans in shock. She chose a sleek, minimalist black dress, one that exuded elegance without trying too hard. The dress was simple but striking, with a fitted bodice and subtle detailing that highlighted her strength and resilience. Her hair, styled in soft waves, framed her face perfectly, complementing her graceful and composed demeanor. But it wasn't just her appearance that shocked fans. It was her energy. Despite the months of treatment, Catherine seemed to carry herself with the same royal composure, the same innate confidence that had always defined her. She didn't appear tired, she didn't look weak. Instead, she radiated power, poise, and a sense of quiet strength. If anything, it felt as though the experience had transformed her, deepening her presence in a way that was almost palpable. Those who were lucky enough to speak with Catherine at the event spoke about her warmth and sincerity. It was as if her time away had only intensified her commitment to the causes she cared about. Even though she had just come through one of the toughest battles of her life, Catherine wasn't focused on herself. She was focused on the people she had come to support, the cancer research organizations, the survivors, and the families affected by the disease. One moment during the event particularly stood out. Catherine was seen talking to a young cancer survivor, a girl who had been through similar treatment. The interaction was tender. Catherine knelt down to her level, listening intently as the girl shared her story. There was an unspoken understanding between them. Catherine's eyes showed empathy, and her presence seemed to offer a sense of hope and strength to this young survivor. It was a powerful reminder of how far Catherine had come, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. What made this moment even more incredible was the fact that, just a few months prior, Catherine had been in the same position as so many of the people she was now meeting. She had been in a hospital bed herself, fighting the same fight. Yet, here she was, standing tall, looking stronger than ever. The transformation was not just in her health, but in her mindset. Her battle had made her more resolute, more determined to use her platform to make a difference. The speeches at the event were emotional. Catherine, in her signature calm and composed manner, spoke briefly about the importance of cancer research and the impact that the support of people like those in the room could have. Her voice, steady and unwavering, sent ripples of emotion through the crowd. It was as if the entire room could feel the weight of her words, knowing she was speaking from a place of personal experience. While her speech was brief, it left a lasting impact. Fans, who had been following her journey and rooting for her every step of the way, were moved. It wasn't just a royal attending an event. It was Catherine, a woman who had faced unimaginable hardship, standing strong and sharing her journey with the world. Her vulnerability, coupled with her strength, made the moment unforgettable. Many fans took to social media, expressing their admiration and support for the Duchess. Some shared their own stories of survival, using Catherine's bravery as a source of inspiration. Others were simply amazed by how she had handled the entire situation. Catherine's return to the public eye wasn't just a comeback. It was a statement. For many, her appearance at this event represented a turning point. It was a moment that marked her recovery, but it also signified the beginning of a new chapter. The royal family, known for its public duties and charitable work, had seen Catherine take on more responsibilities than ever before. And now, with her return after such a personal battle, there was a renewed sense of purpose in her work. Fans were eager to see how Catherine would continue to use her position to inspire and make a difference. While Catherine had always been a symbol of grace and dignity, this new version of herself felt even more relatable. Her struggle had brought her closer to the people she serves, allowing her to connect with them on a deeper level. She wasn't just the wife of Prince William, or the mother of 3 children. She was a woman who had faced hardship and come out stronger on the other side. This personal journey made her even more powerful as a figure of influence. As the evening drew to a close, Catherine's departure from the event was just as impactful as her arrival. Fans stood in awe, watching her walk away with a sense of purpose that seemed unstoppable. It was a clear message: Catherine wasn't going anywhere. She was here to stay, and her impact was only just beginning. What followed was even more surprising. In the days that followed her appearance, Catherine's presence became even more felt. She took part in several new charity initiatives, joined her husband Prince William on important royal visits, and continued to advocate for causes close to her heart. It was as if her experience had reinvigorated her sense of duty and made her more determined than ever to make a lasting impact. Catherine's ability to shock fans wasn't just in how she looked or how poised she appeared. It was in how she managed to turn a challenging period in her life into an opportunity to do more for others. Her journey was no longer just about her. It was about making a difference for the millions of people battling cancer, inspiring others who had faced similar battles and showing the world that strength isn't just physical. It's mental, emotional, and spiritual. Her return to the public eye was more than just a celebration of her recovery. It was a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is light. And for Catherine, that light shone brighter than ever before as she stepped back into the spotlight, stronger than ever. As Catherine continues to recover and regain her strength, many are wondering what's next for the Duchess. Will she take on even more public duties? Will she inspire a new wave of advocacy in the fight against cancer? Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: Catherine's return wasn't just a remarkable moment. It was the beginning of something even bigger, and we'll be watching every step of her journey.